All right, Raphael Bernal. Oh, Mr. Bernal.
No.
Hi. So you want a jury trial, is that correct?
Yeah, I was off for 8 months.
No. Here's my question. Legally, I'm not supposed to hear what plea negotiations y'all have made because legally those are supposed to be confidential.
Right.
So I'm gonna wash my brain of what you just said. So my only question for you is, are you reaching an agreement with the state or do you want a jury trial? That's either yes, I want a jury trial, or no, I don't want a jury trial. All right, so here's the thing. We've been here on this train before. So the train stops here. Do you want to, if you want a jury trial, I will give you a jury trial. So do you want
I'm a lawyer.
well, do you have money for an attorney?
No.
All right, then that's where we are. This is your attorney.
No,
All right, so you're gonna represent yourself?
no, you can hire me another attorney.
No,
Judge, respectfully, I'm sorry, can I speak to my client for a second?
yes.
Mr. Canal, can you step over, please? Step away from me.
Working chair. No. She just said, they don't send you to prison just because you don't have money. I don't have money, I need another attorney.
All right, let me
I need another attorney.
Oh, no, just 1 second. Let me ask you this.
Yes, Judge,
Are you appointed or retained?
appointed.
All right, you're appointed. So what that means is that the government, the state of Texas, the taxpayers, because you can't afford an attorney, had this attorney appointed to represent you.
Right.
So this is your attorney. If you want
Not
another,
representing me.
Mr.
if you
Brown,
want another attorney,
Yes.
then you need to hire one.
How?
I have no idea.
All
All
right,
right.
you don't have no idea.
Judge, may I present the case?
I'm telling you
May I go
how.
forward and try to represent him? He has,
No, you
I
will
think
find
he's
me
upset.
another lawyer.
I think he's upset and it's possible that I mentioned before, he's very knowledgeable. He knows a lot of the law. It's old law. I've tried to update him on some of the laws on some of the charges that he has had in the past and the charge we're talking about today, which is burglary of the building. I
It's a
explained the
repeater.
different. I explained the
That
different.
time I was here before.
Mr. Bernal, can you-
No, I need to explain.
So what I
It
would
was
like
the
to do right
same
now, Judge-
thing, burglary of a building, and it was dismissed. And now it's a repeater.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Bernal.
Yes,
You're Raphael Bernal?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I just said it.
No, what do you want to say? We're here to listen because you keep interrupting your counsel. So nobody's going to say anything. I'm going to let you speak. What is it that you want me to know?
What did you not hear?
I didn't hear any of it.
Why not? Everybody heard.
No, they did not.
You didn't hear it.
No, they said they did not. So what is it you want to hear?
Mr. Bernal. Judge, can we get a second, please? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Sometimes, counsel, I understand where you are, but sometimes when people don't get their way, they behave childlike, which is fine.
I'm
So
not
this is what's
I'm
gonna,
64 years
Counsel-
old, I'm older than you.
counsel, you assume that. Counsel,
What do
this
you mean I assume that?
counsel, this is what's gonna end up happening. You're gonna go to jury trial. You will be his attorney. If he doesn't want to take your advice or listen to you, then he doesn't take your advice or listen to you. But people need to realize
You're
that when you're
conspiring
appointed,
against me.
people need to realize that when you're,
That's bullshit.
when you're appointed an
She's
attorney.
working against me, you're working against me, the district attorney is working against me, and you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
And everybody hears me. Hey, look, now they're gonna call me.
We're not helping you, just.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the bottom case number is one that only shows up as being sentenced to, the top two need to be concurrent with it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, here's the thing, you know what I always say?
It's one of those days.
No, it's fine, but
Well, even for me too. My
there's a
short
song
errand
by Monica, just one of them days, but here's my whole thing. Everybody needs to stop apologizing for other people's action. That's a grown man. There's no need for you to apologize for him.
It offends us to see.
It does. yeah.
So bad.
In this courtroom exchange, Raphael Bernal appeared before the judge regarding whether he wished to proceed with a jury trial or reach an agreement with the state. But the hearing quickly became chaotic due to confusion and resistance on his part. The judge clearly explained that plea negotiations are confidential and pressed Bernal to give a direct answer, either request a jury trial or not. But Bernal avoided giving a clear response and instead raised concerns about not having money and wanting a different attorney. The court clarified that his current lawyer was court-appointed due to his inability to afford one, meaning he could not simply demand a new attorney without hiring one privately. Despite his attorney attempting to assist and even requesting to proceed on his behalf, Bernal repeatedly interrupted, insisted on a new lawyer, and claimed that both his attorney and the prosecution were working against him. As tensions escalated, Bernal became increasingly disruptive, speaking over others, refusing to listen, and expressing paranoia about the situation, even suggesting he was about to be assaulted. The judge maintained control of the courtroom, ultimately deciding that the case would proceed to a jury trial with the current appointed counsel, emphasizing that while Bernal could choose not to follow his lawyer's advice, the attorney would remain assigned. The judge also addressed the broader issue of accountability, noting that Bernal's behavior was his own responsibility, and that others, including his attorney, should not be blamed or forced to apologize for his actions.